Oh boy, where do I even start? I'm disappointed. I really am. I was I was looking forward to Camp Western so much. Like I was preparing videos and ideas and everything for this festival for days before it even dropped. And now all of that is down the drain. I'm going to try to keep this as short and as unedited as possible, but I think it's time for a bit of a chat. I'm sure there are other people who are equally as upset as I am about this. It's not fair. I'm just gonna state it as that. It's not fair. I mean, really, Star Stable removed everything unique about Camp Western. It's just a copy paste of Summer Days at this point. And not to mention that you can't even use summer tokens. That's gone. Summer tokens are pointless at Camp Western now. And I had hundreds of those saved. I think I had almost 1,000, if I'm gonna be honest. I had almost 1,000 summer tokens saved for this festival, and they're useless now. Which is great. That's real great. And the wolves I can understand. I can understand removing the wolves, at least just for this festival to test it out, because I know there were complaints about it last year. But everything else too? Really? Really? The chests, the runaway horses, the missing items, the gold mining. That is how I spent most of my time last year at Camp Western, was mining gold. And now I have 3 minutes a day under a daily quest that I can't redo at all. There isn't even like a proper high score grind or anything like that. It's just a once and done. It's a daily quest. Come back tomorrow to try and beat your score. That's not even the point. It's the trapping for me. Trapping us under daily quests and progression boards with mediocre rewards. It's getting excessive. It's getting ridiculous, to be frank. I'm not happy at all. And feel free to rant yourselves in the comments. I'd love to chat with you guys. We can share our frustration. And honestly, I wasn't even planning to make this video. I sat down like, I don't know, half an hour ago and just decided to record this. I'm usually not a complainer. I usually try to be positive. I try to see the good in things. And at least for this, it's the progression boards, not the rewards. I couldn't care less about the rewards. It's just me personally. I do have ADHD. I will say that with confidence. I'm not proud of it. I'm not happy that I have ADHD, but I do have it. And the progression boards help me keep track of what needs to be done at the festivals, because I honestly would miss a lot of things if it wasn't for a checklist. That is why I like the boards. For the checklist. That's it. But that's just because of my personal life, which I'm sure there are people out there that can relate to. But for everything else, no more token shops, no more gold mining, no more chests, or missing horses, or missing items, or anything of that. There's nothing positive. There's nothing positive with removing those. Other than maybe not having to deal with wolves and running away from them. That could get a bit annoying after the fifth time trying to get back to Camp Western when you realize you're out of beast repellent. But still. First the Trailblazer, which they did fix, but right now that seems completely insignificant. First the Trailblazer, and now this. What's next? That's my question. What's next? Are they going to be removing Galloper's Keep in the Winter Festival? Or the Winter Village? If that's the case, I may completely boycott this game. I'm gonna be completely honest. If they end up completely botching the Halloween and or Winter Festival as well, like what they've done for camp, like what we're seeing for Camp Western, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, this game is my safe space. This game has brought me comfort for years. I have found community in this game. I have made friends in this game. And it's not about the content. This is about community as well. Everything that was Camp Western was also community. Global chat being filled with, has anyone seen the last chest? Does anyone know where the last horse is? Who knows what the missing items are today? I mean, the Star Stable community Discord server, right? I am in there. Last year they had an entire Google Doc, a community Google Doc that everyone could edit and everyone could share and see for these coordinates of the chests, the horses, the items, everything. And the exchange for the pets. I know I mentioned that in the last video. That little exchange for the ginger dog and the cat with the vest. That was one of my favorite parts. Not just because I got free pets, that was nice, but it was the challenge, the interactiveness, the engagement. All of that is gone. There's no more. This festival is no longer engaging. It's no longer interactive. It's just daily quests that take me 20 minutes to finish, and that's it. I can do that. I can do that in Jarlaheim. There's about 10 daily quests there that I could finish in probably 20 minutes, and I'm done. And they probably would give me more shillings than than the quests at Camp Western would. Right? So what's the point? But yeah. There's nothing more that I really have to say on that. But I just felt the need to come on here for a little bit and share my thoughts on the whole Camp Western scandal at this point with you all. I'm not happy, and I know a lot of you aren't either. But despite all of that, I hope you all can have at least somewhat of a good time during this festival, even if it's not actually partaking in Camp Western, because I can understand that. I can understand not wanting to fully participate in the festival this year around. I probably won't. But yeah. Thank you all for listening to my rant. And I'll catch you next time. That's all for now. Bye, guys.